Hey there, on this special episode of the Newport Current, we have Lexi Kelly joining us. Thank you so much for being here. This is amazing. You are a staple here in Newport Beach, and I know we're really honored to have you in shop today.
Oh my gosh, I am so honored. Thank you for letting me represent you guys and your brand, and thank you to me for this podcast.
Absolutely. We're stoked to have you. So let's just jump in a little bit for anybody out there that doesn't know Lexi Kelly and what you're all about, because pretty cool, and you fit into what Newport's all about and the Current here really well. If you could just take us back a little bit. I read somewhere that you started swimming at 6 months of age. Is this right?
Wow, you did your research. Yes,
Yeah.
I started swimming when I was really, really little. Yeah, so I grew up in Northern California. My siblings, they all swam. My mom threw me in the pool. She threw me in some lessons when I was little. I started on a swim team when I was 8 years old in summer. And then around 12 years old, I was competitively swimming year round, mornings, before I'd go to school, and afternoons. So just loved swimming, loved the water from the beginning.
That's amazing. And was that all pool work back then?
That was all pool work. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And at some point you transitioned into open ocean swimming, open water swimming.
Right. So my first, that's funny, you bringing me back was a little traumatic. My first race was a one up in a lake in Whiskeytown Lake up in Northern California. Okay. I was the skinny, scrawny little 12-year-old, and it was a 1 mile race, and I did it, and afterward I was shaking and freezing, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was the worst thing I ever experienced. And then my second race was in college. I did one down in La Jolla, and I actually was like, oh, that was kind of cool. I was one of the girls on the team, my college team, that loved distance swimming. I was like, whoa, okay, that wasn't as bad as that traumatic experience back when I was 12 years old. And then after that, I was like, whoa, now looking back at those situations, now it's my life, it's my career, and it's just so cool the way it's evolved, and there's a lot to it, but I'm so excited and happy where I am now.
When I first met Lexi, she shared with us some of, her challenges relative to open water. And not only is, challenge defines character, but
yes, it does.
Put yourself in that environment where it's different kinds of bodies of water, whether it be rivers, whether it be ocean, it's completely mind blowing.
Can you tell me a little bit about how open ocean, open water swimming, lakes, rivers, whatever that is for you, but tell me a little bit how that shaped your outlook on life.
Yeah, it's just brought me so many connections, and, just seeing the world through the sport, and just something that I love has been the coolest thing ever. So,
relative to our brand, a lot of the origination came from, the community, and certainly one of those pillars was Newport Harbor. So again, kind of connecting all those dots, it's really kind of cosmic to have met Lexi. And when she shared with us that she was very active within the community and had taught and coached at Newport Harbor, it was kind of very, very much meant to be.
So yeah, I don't know what years that was in, or I think it was 2000.
I believe 2013. My friend, he's actually, a lot of you guys here in Newport know him, Aaron Pearsall. Mm-hmm. He's an Olympic gold medalist backstroker, still holds the record there. He actually approached me. We've been good friends, and he's like, hey, I had someone that was going to coach with me. He happened to be taking over the coaching job, just reset the program there. And he's like, somebody was going to coach with me, but it kind of fell through. And I'm looking for, a different perspective, a female on deck as well. So he got me hooked into Newport Harbor, and I've always loved coaching. So I was like, yes, it would be great to coach alongside you. And little did I know how much Newport Harbor, or Newport in general, was involved in junior lifeguards and open water swimming. So typical, inland cities are just swim team. It's just swim team. It's not there's nothing more to it. But this program happened to tie swimming into open water as well. So I'm simultaneously doing these competitions over the world, and then these kids that I'm coaching, not necessarily going to swim meets, some of them do, but they're also going out in the ocean too. So it's not just pool swimming. It was something that I loved, and I didn't even know that originally, being from Northern California and just moving down here.
So cool. Very cool.
Well, a huge part of Newport, what our brand is all about, is helping people find that space and their passion and their element. Is there anything about coaching that kind of stands out for you that just gives back to you? Because I can tell that you're very passionate about it. What's that reward to you?
Oh my gosh. Coaching is the one thing that gives me purpose. I love coaching all different ages and abilities. However, my favorite is the 8 to 12-year-olds here in Newport. And, just seeing them pass their junior guard test. And then I happen to live on Balboa Island. I see them all in the summer going across on the ferry. And they're like, when they see me, they're like excited to see me. I'm not like the mean coach that made them do all these hard events. I'm the coach that got them to pass the junior guard test so they can enjoy this amazing fun summer on the beach. So they're not like, oh my gosh, that's my mean coach. They're like, hi, and they're like waving, they want to say hi. So I just love that part of the community. And then it also ties to not just the kids, the families, the moms that have been bringing them to their practice. Just so many fun connections in the Newport.
That's rad. So what I kind of get out of that is you really coached youth in particular, but for people that you mentor, it's about the experience over maybe their times in the water.
Yeah, it's their experience. I love swimming myself. And I know when they get there, they're kind of scared or whatever. And I love showing them that you don't have to be scared. Swimming's fun. We are going to work hard. We're going to get that time cut, but I want them to enjoy the experience as well.
That's rad. Are there any particular challenges that you see relevant to swimming in a pool, more of a controlled environment as to open water?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. There's a lot of people. Oh, there's a lot of pool swimmers in the world that are they're fast. They're faster than me. Yeah. But they go out in the ocean and they're like, oh my gosh, that's so different. There's waves, there's current, there's all these unknowns. It's one day, right now, it's oh, it's nice and maybe 1 to 2 foot surf. Yeah. But tomorrow, we might have a swell and it might be 5 feet. It might be 10 feet. You just never know. The same course can be so different. And just because you did it one day, the next day might be a different challenge.
So true. Crazy. I know the first time I swam around the pier, I don't know what your experience was, Brad, but I know the first time I swam around the pier, I got out. I'm pretty fit. I do taekwondo 3 days a week. I'm active, very active. And I seriously got about halfway around the pier and I was like, I'm not going to make this. This is insanity. I finally got around and one of the guys that was out of the water was like, dude, yeah, the difference is that this is just real life. This is not a controlled environment. You're fighting all the elements. You're fighting everything out there, including yourself. And that's really interesting that you would... I know you've got a really unique perspective on that, starting in the pool, spending all those years in the pool, and then transitioning really to the open water stuff in college.
Right. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Thank you. Yeah, you definitely want to be prepared to be able to actually swim. So yes, I highly recommend getting in a pool, but a lot of people, they're like, oh, I want to go do Newport peer-to-peer race or, Don Burns or triathlon. And then they're running out into the water with 300 other people at the same time and they've never done it before. They're like, I can swim. No, you definitely need to prepare for both. Go in the pool and then go out with your friends. Go do the pier swim with you guys. Yeah. Go get a swim lesson and swim with a group of people before.
It's so true. Well, we really appreciate you being here. I have a few more things that I want to talk to you about, but one of the things that I know we wanted to extend here to you from us here at Newport is a little brand ambassador package. We would love to ask you, please, would you be our brand ambassador here for Newport?
I would. That was the best proposal I've ever had. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Would absolutely be honored to be one of your ambassadors.
Well, that's right.
You guys.
So you heard it here first. This is first brand ambassador, Yay! Lexi Kelly. Just totally embodies the spirit of Newport,
Thank you,
the city,
yeah, absolutely.
The lifestyle,
Yay!
The soul life. All of it, which is really incredible. So we've got a little package. You don't have to go through this right now. We've got a little package for you here, okay? And we'd love you to take this. We'll talk to you more about what all that means.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, but absolutely. We've seen what you've done, and we see the work that you do around town, and you have coached so many, and that's really impressive. And I know that it represents Newport really well. So what we're about, we're huge Lexi fans. So. Is there something about this brand, about NWPRT in Newport, that resonated with you?
Yeah, I've lived northern to southern California, but Newport is honestly what I feel like I fit in most with. So just being able to wear this around town and just be a part of the community visually, I'm just so honored.
That's awesome. Very cool. What is, so you're coaching currently, and you're teaching. What's your next chapter? Is that, do you race still? Do you compete still?
Yeah, I'm in my late 30s, so yes, I do some competitions if they're desirable, and the Cayman Islands maybe, or I love doing the Newport Pier. The pier, I just ride the ferry cross and do that race here. But
Yeah,
so there are some that I do enjoy doing, but I just feel purposeful helping other people. So my experiences, I'm just happy to like now share them, and high school kids that want to do the peer-to-peer or other events, I'm like, I just want to help make them feel confident and share my experience and knowledge.
I love that. You've got a story, an incredible background. And in that vein, like, let's just talk about that real quick. Do you have any advice for the younger generation or young swimmers out there that see people like you, see people like Aaron Pearsall, your friend that you had mentioned, that want to do this? Maybe they're scared, maybe they're nervous, maybe they're not, maybe they've got confidence. But do you have any advice for that younger generation?
Yeah, I mean, just don't hold back, just go for it. And there are a lot of mentors and people out there like me and community. There's a bunch of people, once again, the peer. There's a lot of support out there, especially here, and don't feel timid or hesitant to reach out to those people. Even me. Yeah.
There you go. Solid advice. That is rad. Well, Lexi, I know you're busy. You've got a busy day. So we don't want to keep you, but we're really excited to have you on as our official brand ambassador #1, which is phenomenal.
Yay,
So,
thank you so much. I'm absolutely honored. I
just
appreciate you
wanted
guys.
so really quick, I just wanted to, on behalf of Newport, also say we're so thrilled, obviously, to have you be our first official ambassador. It's taken a lot of effort, and Paige is sitting across from us right now, but it's taken so much effort and time and energy to get us and to get our brand where it is. And if you're out there, who has been involved in this since day one, but through the collective efforts to be where we're at and to be able to bring someone like yourself on is just super thrilling. And, the future is very bright, and we're super stoked to share with you all the different ways that we're not only going to be able to be passionate about what we do, but also make money, right? So there's got to be some money in there somewhere, right? So, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hopefully you like this content. Hopefully you like this content. Be sure to like, share, comment, follow for more. Stop in the store. We'd love to see you. When you see Lexi out about town representing, teaching lessons, be sure to say hi to her.
Yeah, I'd love to meet you.
Yeah, very cool. And of course, Brad, Todd's in the shop all the time. Paige is around quite a bit as well. So everybody loves to see you.
Shout out to Paige.
Yeah, shout out to Paige. And but we love hearing the stories. I mean, this is how we meet people. People come into the shop sharing their stories. We've had several people in from Utah just today, which has been a lot of fun to hear their passion and their loves and what they do back home and what they go to school for. So we're happy to have that.
You could be next on the podcast. You can be next.
This is true. Tell them about that, Brad.
Yeah, I mean, when you become a part of Newport, it's more dynamic. It's not like you just get a code, a commission code, or a QR code, and you share it with your social. We're more, obviously interested and engaged in really getting to know everybody that's part of the operation here. So, I mean, essentially, not only are you representing the brand, but you're a part of let's call it the Newport Alliance, the Newport Army. We've got
Big plans for the brand. So
Part of a community.
part of the community, yes.
Yep, absolutely. And you can always stop in the store and get one of these cool shirts.
Oh, yeah, the brand there.
Oh,
I love these shirts.
love it.
Yeah.
It's on my swag bag.
These are awesome
That's
shirts.
so cute.
You got to try one on.
Yeah,
All right, Lexi, good job.
All right, very cool. We'll see you. That's all we got for now. Hasta, peace.